buy something with a money-back guarantee only to find out getting your money back seems like a near impossibility.
Well, it did happen to one couple, and desperate to get their refund, who do they turn to? The woman who's got the answers, Michelle Mortensen, and 8 on your side.
Yeah, we always hate hearing about this, especially when it's a big number, and this time we're talking about $3,800. That is the amount of money that the Clipsteins lost. They paid that money in cash to a travel agency promising them an all-inclusive Hawaiian dream vacation. Plus, they were guaranteed they could cancel at any time and get their money back. But as it turns out, promises like that mean very little with some companies.
White sandy beaches, beautiful blue water, and coconut trees were all the Clipsteins really wanted to enjoy this summer. So when they heard an ad on their favorite radio station for an all-inclusive vacation package to Hawaii, they were sold.
He said there was 5-star hotels and that it included your breakfast. Then they were going to have a luau with pig roast.
The company offering the trip was called Hawaii-Bound Luxury Travel Group out of St. George, Utah. And the owner, a man named Jerry Swartz, told them space was very limited.
So that if we were interested, we needed to book right away, get a check to him right away, or we would lose our spot.
That's right. Hawaii-Bound insisted they pay by check. The Clipsteins didn't find this odd and agreed, especially since Jerry promised them they could cancel anytime, no questions asked.
And how quickly did he cash it?
Immediately.
It was faster than I've ever seen a check cashed.
The Clipsteins began preparing for their trip when Jim became sick and was diagnosed with congestive heart failure and needed a new pacemaker. So they called up the company to cancel.
That's fine. I'll put in for your refund right away.
But that was in April. Soon, May and June had come and gone. But the Clipsteins' check was never in the mail. Desperate for help, they turned to the Better Business Bureau and the Utah Attorney General. But no one could help them get their money back. So they tried one last-ditch effort.
I've watched you on TV, and you've gotten some good results.
Otherwise, you've cheated them. Otherwise, you've stolen from them.
I called owner Jerry Swartz several times over the summer trying to resolve the issue. For weeks, I was given excuses that the IRS was to blame for the lack of a refund and promises that the check was in the mail. Every phone conversation went like this.
Well, I got some good news this morning. The Internal Revenue Service agrees with me, so they're releasing my funds so I can let the checks go out probably on Thursday.
Well, it's probably no surprise, but that check was not in the mail. The Clipsteins still haven't gotten the refund, but the state of Utah has actually stepped up. Their consumer division is now investigating, and a hearing is going to be held in November. But there's really still no guarantee the Clipsteins will ever see that money. So what's the lesson here? Never pay cash for trips or big ticket items. When you pay cash, it's pretty impossible for anyone. That means the government, TV stations like 8 on Your Side, the Better Business Bureau, like no one's going to get you that money back. And if I could sit down with every Southern Nevadan and tell them that, don't send cash to anyone, I think the world would be a better place, but I would be out of a job.
You would be able to go, well, less often.
Well, he really kept me going, like for like a whole month. I would believe every time. He's like, the check's in the mail, and he'd just keep me hanging on. So shame on me, too.
Well,
Thank you,
you try
Michelle.
to be trusting, but
Yeah.
Sometimes you learn the hard way. Thanks again for being here, Michelle.
Thank you.
Let's get right over to Sherry for a check of the hot